Sorry, I keep forgetting to put it on my lower part so that you could see the machine. How's everyone doing? I've been home for a little bit, just deodorizing my car, doing some things here at the house. And I remembered that I didn't upload a video today. It's been very busy. Friday the 13th. It's been one of those Friday the 13th. And I am working on that baby quilt that I had talked about on one of my lives. I was thinking about using my fabric pool as a rag quilt. And then when I went to really kind of design it all, when I cut apart everything and thought about sizes and everything, I realized it just wasn't going to work for this. And I know that some of you expressed that you would love to do a rag quilt, so I will do one, just not with this, being that I need this for Monday. So we're just going to go with it. I started cutting into these panels this morning and worked on it this morning. I woke up super early, so I worked on it for quite a bit this morning before I had to go to work. Hi, Vera. And I worked on it later on during my lunchtime. And believe it or not, what I'm working on now is the backing of the quilt. The front is already all done, and it is on my design wall because I had to design as I go, right? I guess. And I sew as you go, quilt as you go, but it isn't quilt as you go. But yes, I designed it as I went. And also, you know, the fabric, I only had what you saw. I didn't have anything else to add except for one piece of a fat quarter of an off-white flannel that matched the off-white in the panel. So I had to be creative, and when you see it, you'll understand there's like small blocks and big blocks, but it all works, and I think it works, and I think it looks nice, and I'm excited to give it to her. I'm just going to my design wall to grab my last piece of the backing, because at first I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to have enough fabric to do the backing as well, but I did. I actually did what I, and wait till you see. Well, I'll explain. Let me just put this. Oh, I cleaned my area because I needed an area, a place to put my iron. Hi, Joydy. And I put my iron right next to here. Let me, well, I can't show you right now. Let me finish this. But yes, I woke up this morning and also I'm doing different parts of my room. I'm decluttering different parts of my room. It needed it, moving things around, trying to make things more efficient. So how's everyone doing? Everyone okay? Everyone's hopefully safe from all the storms and everything. Anybody working on anything exciting? I actually got a envelope from Cotton Cuts. My guess is that it is my Floral States of America, but I actually don't know. It might actually be my PMQ. So I'll have to check that out. And I am just coming across and pinning this all the way, because it's tight. Like this backing is tight. It's going to work, but it's going to be just what I need. Just slight rain here in North Carolina by me. It's beautiful outside. It really is beautiful. My son was home and I had him help me reset my deck, because my honey, you know how I used to sew on my deck, and I couldn't because he took everything off the deck, sanded it, and stained it. He stained it, and but nothing went back up. And I know it's going to be a nice weekend here, so my son helped me get it together so that I can sew outside this weekend, hopefully. I was under the weather yesterday. I came home and I was so sick. I was so, my head and everything, but I laid down. I think I was in my bed about 4:30 until about 4:30 this morning, and I felt like a new woman when I woke up. Still got some sinus, but not as bad as I was yesterday. All right, now we're going to see what I've been up to. I'm almost at the end here. I caught you with, oh, yeah, just waiting for clue 8. Halfway done with clue 2. I thought I was supposed to get a full box, so I'm not quite sure. I'm new to PMQ, so and I didn't open it. I want to finish up my barn quilt. All right, here we go. Here we go. Again, I still have to press this and trim, but here we go. We are gonna go and see what I have been up to. Oops, taking pictures while I'm moving the camera. Here we go. Hi, Mirta. You're a super fast sewer. Hi, Michelle. Yes, I am. I am, and I was up last night looking at different patterns and ideas, and I couldn't find anything. And then my honey's like, I don't even know why you bother looking through books and stuff like that. You just need to go upstairs in your room, and then you start cutting up pieces, and you'll figure something out. So this is what I figured out right here. Let me move it maybe more so you could see closer, maybe. Let's see. Does that help? All right. So here are the panel pieces. And what I ended up doing, how I decided or how I designed this. I'm going to give you my thinking process. So I had the panel, and what I did was I took this little small one, and I tried to measure it out as big as I possibly could. And I got it out to be 6 inches. So I cut these 6 inches, 6-inch square. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to make a 4-patch. So then I cut all my fabric sample scraps into 6-inch squares. And I didn't have quite enough. And so with the ends, I started just sewing 2 pieces and then cut that into a 6-inch. So I just randomly put blocks and these together. And as you can see, it's just random. And so I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually made 6 because it was 6 of these. So I actually made 6 4-patches. Then I measured the size of this, which was 11.5, and then cut the big panel pieces because I had the width at 11.5. So I did that. And then I ran out of all this fabric. All the fabric I had is actually in here, as you can see, because I had to patch it up. And then I had some fat quarters. I had a 5-pack of fat quarters. So out of the 5-pack of fat quarters, I took one of them and I put in a 2.5-inch border. This measures 37.5. Hi, Chloe. Then I took the 4 fat quarters that I had left and I sewed the 22-inch width, the 22-inch width part side to side. And I only had 4, and then side to side. Then that gave me a piece like this. And I had one extra block, right? Because I only used 5 and I made 6. And I was going to use it for like a little burping cloth. I was just going to add just random pieces. But then I'm like, nope, I need it for the backing. So I put it in the middle. And then I used the other pieces that I had a couple extra pieces left. And then I had found a fat quarter that was this exact color. So the backing, again, the 2 fat quarters, the block, the single block I had with extra fabric going across, and then the other 2 fat quarters. I have to trim off these sides. But look, it's going to be big enough now where I have fabric on all sides to stick it on the long arm. Let me show you. Might as well show you the back where you can see it. So that's going to be the back. Hi, Aisha. So, yep, so that's going to be the back. That's going to be the front. And I will stick this, I will trim this down the sides, iron it, and it's going to go on the long arm. And then it should be done. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have it all done on the long arm. Or I may not even do it on the long arm. I actually may just do it on my regular sewing machine. I haven't decided yet. These are beautiful. I've used that owl fabric before. Love it. Yes. So I actually bought the fabric you see in here. I bought the samples of. It was like, you know, by the pound. And those fat quarters were gifted to me a year ago for Christmas from a faculty member. So I was just happy I could use everything. And she picked it. Like I brought a huge stash of that, a huge stash. This is all I had for the flannel, but I had a huge stash of regular fabric, and out of it, she's like, no, I want all that flannel all together. So every last bit was used, and I'm happy. I'm actually really happy with it. Came out really cute and nice. Well, thank you. I think it did too. And I love the sayings. It says, saving all my love for you. I love you to the moon and back. This one says, share your heart. This one says, twinkle, twinkle, little star like a diamond in the sky. This one says, I love you this much. So very cute. I love it. And she loves rainbows and she likes sloths. So that's why we have a little sloth there. I'm very happy with it. Where I was going to go with it is my raggy quilts that I make, but this just didn't lend itself to that. Plus, I would have needed a lot more fabric, and I did not have it. So this is all right. She's going to be happy with it. So what else is up? So, you know, I should let you know, there's a couple people here who have YouTube channels, like Aisha's Handmade Items and Michelle, the Quilter, right? Am I getting that wrong again, Michelle? I think I am. Michelle the Quilter is not a channel. It's Michelle Crafts and More. Sorry. I do that all the time. Who else do we have here? I think that's everyone. This was a very last minute live that I had decided to do. So now that I have that done, because, you know, I just can't sit still and it's going to be the weekend. So my idea this weekend is to work on block 5, which is actually the last block for the quilt. Month 6 is all assembly. So it's assembling it. Yes, I don't have the quilt yet. I might be talking you into this quilt channel thing. So yeah, so it's a 6-month thing. So the 6th month is the finishing kit. And so I would like to do this. And, you know, I don't have it here. I should run downstairs. So the ginger quilter, when I went into my box, when I went to my mailbox yesterday, there was a ginger quilter box and I was confused. I had ordered her mega Halloween box, but I ordered it and I didn't order it. So she actually ran out of them and sold out of them. And so she put together some fabric and the pattern so I could make it. And so that was super sweet of her. She said she has, I don't know if she's going to be making boxes, but she's going to upload what she has left. So I thought it was that. And then when I opened it up, she had resent my ginger quilter box without the pillow form, because the pillow form was fine, even though I washed my fabric, but I guess the white didn't come out. And so she just resent it, and that was super sweet. And so I will be cutting this out to make this. I'm excited. So I'm going to work on this weekend. Let's see, what other things am I working on this weekend? I'm going to work on the fabric cut quilt, the ginger quilter. I don't know. I think I'm going to relax a little bit. It's been a stressful week. It's really been a stressful week. Okay. Yeah. So that's all I got going on. I don't really have much more to say because, you know, now that I'm back at work, I'm not really having that many adventures or anything like that. And I'm just trying to take care of myself at this point because, you know, working full time and doing my passion all the time, because it's all the time. I'm all the time up here. So, you know, I got to remind myself I have to do some family stuff. But all my kids are grown, and one is moved out and the other one is just out and about. So, you know, my honey's actually working. So that's why I got in a live last minute. So tonight, I don't know if I'll be up, but tonight Crystal Hart will have her traditional live that she does. I don't know what time she does it, either 7 or 8, but you can always check her out on a Friday night. It's a nice little group of us, and we have a blast all the time. But I just wanted to say have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully I will have some time to get into a live, but if I don't this weekend, you know, I'm worn out from the week. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourself, pass it forward, and if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. And if you don't mind on your way out hitting that thumbs up button, I would absolutely love it. Take care. Bye.